Welcome to Selection Sathi. Today we learn C++ basics, namespaces, references, input-output with cin and cout, and the auto keyword for type inference. C++ builds on C with powerful features that make code safer and more expressive. These fundamentals are essential for gate and coding interviews. Let's begin. First concept, namespaces. In C++, a namespace is a container that holds a set of identifiers to prevent name collisions. The standard library lives in the namespace called std. You can either write using namespace std to import everything or explicitly prefix with std::, like std::cout. Using namespace std is convenient for small programs but not recommended in header files because it pollutes the global namespace for everyone who includes that header. You can also create your own namespaces to organize your code. Second concept, references. A reference in C++ is an alias, another name for an existing variable. You declare it with an ampersand, int ampersand ref equals x. After this, ref and x refer to the exact same memory location. Modifying ref modifies x. References must be initialized. When declared, you cannot have an uninitialized reference. They cannot be null and cannot be reassigned to refer to a different variable. The most common use is in function parameters for pass-by reference. For example, void swap of int ampersand a comma int ampersand b. This lets the function modify the caller's variables without using pointers. Third concept, cin and cout. Cout is the standard output stream. You use the insertion operator, =, to send data to it. It is type-safe, no format specifiers needed. The compiler knows the type automatically. Cin is the standard input stream. You use the extraction operator, =, to read into a variable. Endl outputs a new line and flushes the output buffer. \n just adds a new line without flushing, which is faster. You can chain multiple values, cout =name: =name $ndl. Fourth concept, auto keyword. Introduced in C++ 11, auto tells the compiler to deduce the type from the initializer. Auto x equals 42 gives you an int. Auto pi equals 3.14159 gives you a double. Auto is especially useful for complex types. Instead of writing map angle bracket string comma int angle bracket : iterator, you just write auto it equals mymap.begin. In range-based for loops, auto ampersand gives you a reference to each element, while plain auto gives you a copy. Use auto ampersand when you want to modify elements, and const auto ampersand for read-only access. First example, hello world with cout. We include iostream for input-output. We add using namespace std for convenience. In main, we write cout hello world $ndl. No format specifiers, no \n in a format string, just stream the string and ndl. The output is hello world. This is the simplest C++ program and shows how different cout is from csprintf. Second example, reference versus pointer. We have int x equals 10, then int ampersand ref equals x and int star ptr equals ampersand x, setting ref equals 20 changes x to 20 directly, no dereference needed. Setting star ptr equals 30 changes x to 30, we need the star to dereference. Key differences: a reference cannot be null and cannot be reassigned, it's simpler and safer. A pointer can be null, can be reassigned, and requires explicit dereferencing, it's more flexible. Use references when you can, pointers when you must. Third example, auto type deduction. Auto x equals 42, the compiler deduces int. Auto pi equals 3.14159, the compiler deduces double. Auto name equals std string of alias, the compiler deduces std string. Auto it equals mymap.begin, the compiler deduces the full iterator type. This last case is where auto really shines. Imagine typing the full iterator type every time. Auto makes code shorter and less error-prone. Fourth example, range-based for loop. We have a vector of integers 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. For auto n:nums, this copies each element into n, modifying n doesn't affect the vector. For auto ampersand n:nums, this gives a reference to each element. Now n times equals to doubles each element in place. After the loop, the vector contains 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Always use auto ampersand when you want to modify, or const auto ampersand for efficient read-only access. Quick tips. Tip 1. Avoid using namespace std in header files, it forces the namespace on everyone who includes your header. Tip 2. References cannot be null or reassigned, use pointers when you need nullable or reassignable handles. Tip 3. Prefer \n over endl for performance, endl flushes the buffer which is much slower. Tip 4. Use auto ampersand in range for loops to avoid copying large objects. Const auto ampersand for read-only. For more concept videos like this, download the Selection Sathi app. Like and subscribe. Thank you.